So, right. Contacts, car insurance. Okay. So I'm guessing this could be. I was just watching I fell asleep watching a document, something about some guys like going into abandoned places. It was like a neighborhood full of abandoned homes, like $1 million homes, and it's like everybody left that area in the middle of the night. But he was saying that he was thinking it was like because of some type of data center. All right. I don't know what that exactly means. Okay. So this could be, like I said, this could be collective data. Maybe even when it comes to certain people or species, like this could be what, you know, why I could be picking up on people that do something like this. But I was hearing that's all we know. So I don't know if this is a group of people that stole like a really heavy inheritance or a chunk of an inheritance from me or something, right? Even as a little kid, and this is what binds them together, right? Because I was hearing the end of the world, so I don't know if this has something to do with their world or whatever, okay? Because I look at God's world as the word, and God said that that one is going to go on forever. So maybe these people are just done with me, right? Stealing from me, there's nothing left to steal. I was left with nothing. Mm, it's all of them against me, or they know every little detail, every crevice of piece of hair on my body, probably. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Something like this. Okay, and then it says the destroyer releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. So again, we have a goddess in reverse. This could be like stealing something from a goddess or a god and having this person in reverse, and then these people, maybe you are, maybe I am the destroyer to these people, but in a sense it's because they've been destroying me. I don't know, something like this. And then what do we see? Exploitation of the female nature and form. All right, so this could be females meaning women's, like somebody here exploits, well, the exploitation of the female form. So these people could have snuck in my house, got pictures of me, and exploited it on the internet. Okay, and they think that that destroys someone. So you will have to change, or they're already jealous of your beauty, or the fact that you're, I don't know, maybe you're, I don't know. It's because I don't think it's like, oh, you're the most beautiful person in the world, but it's something about your anatomy or my anatomy or something that triggers somebody, I guess. I don't know. So they could be trying to ruin somebody by ruining a reputation here over and over again to make you want to change yourself or not want to be yourself or look like yourself, something like this. And then, so this could be a elements of earth here. Somebody's not a goddess in reverse anymore. They're a force to be reckoned with. Um, you get what I'm saying? Maybe somebody could be a force to be reckoned with. I have no idea. Okay. Um, I'm guessing if these people, like, say you have a new life for yourself because the rest of the people scrammed, they left you with robots or whatever this is, and then they lure, once the robot is around you, the family member or something, then they come and get that person, match them with somebody in their team, and then they run off. They pretend like they coming in to get you or to get me or whatever, and join to whatever this is that they've stolen. Like, oh, we were getting this for you, come join us. Or this is just, we stole everything from you. We need something that was been close to you all this time to come with us so we can continue on with whatever data, right? I just feel like, I mean, this should be a somewhat of a victory or something. Because I don't know if you. needed these people or something. I mean, obviously, if they weren't doing anything to expand, if they were just to destroy. Also, I'm hearing something about destroying. Um, it's something like, hmm, I don't know, because it's one sided. It's just a these are terrorists. I mean, so maybe we can't even call these people vampires. These are terrorists, right? And we got a judge here is not a Jew. We get this is the second time we get in this Jew energy. So somebody can't judge this person here, this visionary, because we remember we had the goddess in reverse here. So this could be another feminine energy that's been hanging out with these people. This time I was aware and alert and was able to kind of fight back or speak my piece. And so this could have changed the narrative where they're not going to be able to do what they keep on doing every single time. You get what I'm saying? Um, it could very well be something like that, like a feminine energy that was a god to these people, like alongside with the relationship to me. Somebody could have treated somebody else like they liked them better, like they was concerned about their future, built them up to know about what's going to be happening in the future, to protect themselves, to have finances ready to do. But now something is afflicting them instead of like destroying me all the way to the core. All right. Again, somebody, this could be a group of people that they find like these are not Jews, these are the synagogue of Satan. You can't judge this person. Why are y'all judging this person? It could be something like that here. All right. Yeah. These could be Caucasian people. Somebody might even have red hair. But this person could be a Jew, or like what they say, oh, these Jews, they own everything. Like maybe your father or family members didn't make it to that standard. That's the only word that I can think of that could work for this. Um, for a long time, you're a higher thinking person, or whatever. We could break somebody else. You're ready to be in a position like, I don't know, because we had the Jew on top yesterday. So somebody could have been using this, and just because everybody's like, oh, hey, the Jews or the Jews, you know, I don't know. It's something else. Okay, it's something else. All right, it's not like how people are explaining, like, oh, we the Jews are just this or whatever. This could be a state of being, and maybe these people didn't make it. They fell for the little rinky dink money scam running something, but maybe to be this type of Jew, you get into a hierarchy position. Maybe they killed off all the other ones, and somebody was the new breed of these particular people that's going to be running things. Okay, we'll just say that the running thing, not the running men like running off, but to run things. Okay, I don't know if somebody's thinking about thoughts of whatever or a plan that could be instilled in someone. Because we have this guy, this I tell you, this looks like somebody's child here. This child could have been taken at an early age and raised amongst these people, while you, the real mother that actually thought they had the child, um, that thought that they was raising the child, was left with something in the likeness. Okay. To build, like somebody could have say somebody took my child when it was 3 years old and then gave it like the authority over me or something, right? I don't know. It's something weird like that. Or a child that feels like they were not treated properly or something, to like reign over the mother in a horrendous way or something. But like the truth is, the mother could have been blind to this. They could have brainwashed the mother and did took the child and made the whole different story. Okay. Now in this situation, like that would be let be, but I was thinking, why let these people keep these children? This is what's keeping them alive, you know. But let's see about the, I'm about to say the robot. Maybe somebody is a robot or a synth. I want to see about who. Why are we seeing the vampire in reverse here? Because to me, there's a level of order that needs to be had. There's a level of something, but for me, it's like I'm just realizing that I had never lived my life. You know, I never lived my life, not the one that God's laid out for me. It was a bunch of criminals that was in that existence. Maybe they wanted to, when they got caught, they wanted to destroy that existence and say, see, this is why nobody, no, this is why y'all shouldn't have had that. It was never for you. The money, the respect, the power, it was never for you. So all I can think is that a man, this could be a father figure or somebody's father was replaced at an early age that allowed for this shit to go on. This could have been where God is like said, no, it's not you. It's the child that I'm having you. And this could be what did they say? If this was a baby, if I was a baby God on earth and my dad was given power to raise me, and then they said, oh, okay. God said, not you, father, it's the daughter. And then this was Lucifer's fall, and somebody went into the Luciferian way, because I feel like at some point in time Hollywood got crossed with these traveling circus people. But it's the same thing. Wherever, if these are the community people, the family members and stuff like this, it's the same thing. I'm opening up the door, and then a hierarchy group, because I don't have money. I'm not around these people. They don't know me like that. They have not. They might have had access to me, but I don't know about it, right? So it's just going to be a higher level people that are going to try to take what God opened up, the measures that's opened up for me. It's still leaving me in lingo, right? As the son of God. So it's time that we face what a Jesus or a Christ energy could have really been going through, right? And why somebody would stand up and say, hey, I'm not doing that. No, let these people die for their own sins. I don't want to be the one. Is going to if something is clogged up on the earth, I really think that if you let these people die for their sins, if everybody's crying about the government and the 1% and the and all this shit, why not charge all these people? You have the technology to catch these people overnight, no matter where they try to run to. I'm pretty sure they have their own chips in them to make sure that they don't lose track of their people. Because these people don't know how to let go of things. They don't know how to keep on moving forward. They really don't know. They know how to go and shuffle in people's life and say, move, leave, run, take this, don't look back and everything. But they don't know how to do the same thing. There's like a traveling witches circus for like 3,000 years or something, like 300 years. And it's like they've been doing something to Jesus all this time. That would be like a charge even to heaven. These are crazy people that try to go to heaven and kill God and then just bully Jesus and then think that they the king or something. Like, it's like, wait, no. I'm not running from you or whatever like this. I don't want to stay here either, but bitch, we're going to find out what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? We about to find out what's going on. Okay? Let's see. A big red pimple on your nose at the prom.
Sausage biscuit.
Stop.
Stop what?
Why are you doing that?
What am I doing?
I don't know.
Am I doing that?
Yeah, so I don't know. I've never had a big red pimple on my nose. I never got to go to prom, so that's what I'm saying. It's like something represent the old and the young here. Even with this, maybe this is like this Jaden injury. I think we got this when we was like, no, somebody didn't have a pimple. So somebody could have been dealing with a light-skinned chick and a dark-skinned chick. Got a light-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. Got a dark-skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. Okay, so and somebody could have chose to ride something out with the other person, but they thought you gave them something, or they thought this person was perfect and they don't do nothing. And some black dudes can get with white girls and act like they don't be sneaky and shit like this. They scared of black women, but it could have been a light-skinned version of somebody that got this person whatever they mad about. It's whoever they went to prom with. Okay, So somebody could have been blaming me for something all this time, like, oh, you a nasty bitch, we know about you, or something like this. But it actually was the person that they went to prom with that gave them something. Okay. And since I never been to prom, it wasn't me. So I don't know. Yeah, if they had somebody in captivity, or that's what somebody could have been showing a person on that screen too. At work, like, whoa, wait a minute. What you got? That look like my wife. How you get that person in there? That look like my sister, my daughter, my da 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 da. But they're getting a tower for doing this, whether this is a mental lockup of a royal or physical. I'm telling you, somebody was cruel or something. Now they're gonna get to experience everything they built is gonna get to experience this. And somebody might end up being able to recover something like a real royal family or something like this. Two of Cups. There's like a big old gaping wound in the side of the royal family or something. I don't know. And they know why. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, this older woman here with this gray hair, this older woman or whatever. Nine of Swords, somebody is in distress here. Yeah, maybe because they found the body of this young girl, or they found somebody's young avatar. This could be an avatar that's needed at this time to unlock something. Full potential. It could be a girl. It could be a god that had their innocence stolen or their life stolen as a young person, and they may be able to go recover this or go back in time to heal something. Could be necessary. I don't know if you're actually gonna be able to, you know, I don't know if you're actually gonna be able to do something like this. Yeah, some fool energy is about to get on the run here. They're afraid of this. This could be even somebody that did you so grimy wrong, and they think they're gonna have this, that world card, whatever that energy is. They think that they're gonna have that now. Somebody that greedy. Like every time they get their hand on one of your clones or avatars, they just ruining it. And somebody's not gonna let this person ruin that one. Yeah, something is going bad for these people. Got the botch egg here. Like somebody could have stole. Like this person is getting sick of this lady, this greedy lady. Like bring me another one or whatever. And this one is botched. And this person's like, that's what you get, bitch. I'm tired of going over here. Look how he looking. I'm tired of going over here doing that to this, doing whatever this is. That's what you get. Like I don't think it's in this person's control at all. Because the way he turned around, like, oh, like the person's like, oh my God, such a masterpiece. But this time the person's like, oh, it's not perfect. And then this guy's like, that's what your ass get. Yeah, your luck is run out. Somebody's luck has run out. Okay. Some people could be mad about this here. But they shouldn't have left somebody out of the means, the willings and dealings and the financing. And they left a person out. They left me out. And they thought that they were going to keep on doing something here. We got it because of you. So the people could be looking at like, wait a minute, who is this person that got this old lady, stressed out? Like, who would this person don't get like that? Somebody could have thought they was all so in control or something. Yeah, yeah. Somebody found okay, these people found what they needed to find out here. And now the bad luck is happening. Now this could be somebody trying to give you something like, please, let me raise this son so they could sit in your spot in the future. Just, do you want a new car? You want a new, body? You want a new this? You want a transformation? What do you want? Because I guess our grandfather clock thing is always in reverse. Because something that men, let's get it straight. Something that men of the Americas that was attached to some kind of legacy or lineage were doing for a long time have been in reverse. This could possibly be with women from other countries or what they're talking about, women allowing these people rights to pulverize the women that come from the land that they standing on and building on and being successful on and being abundant on. And now the abundance is running out because you chose the wrong person to do that to. Some of these other people didn't deserve it, but they could have deserved it. But somebody you did it to, you knew better, is what I'm hearing. Enough is enough. It's obviously that you're not doing your job properly or something. You let like little sex flings end empires. Like somebody else is more fit for whatever this is, and it could be a girl. Now somebody's sitting there on the dock of the bay with this son, happy to have a son, thinking that they're gonna keep treating this person like this, and then say, "Look, I got a boy now. Let me try it again with a boy." No, you had what the fuck God gave you the whole time, which was the key. You had that. Yeah, this could be somebody that took away your sons or sold your sons off. You could have probably had a son that was capable of something. You could be fighting against some of your sons right now because you see them trying to trample over you, but you don't understand what they're doing because you don't know that that's your son. And so like, Mom, why are you doing that to me? And it's like, well, I don't know nothing about nobody. I don't know nothing. I just know that these people cannot continue doing whatever the fuck this is. And even if it was a son, he gonna sit before me first. I'm sitting first. What the fuck? Like, what that look like? Yeah, we got this Annalise energy or Annalisa. Like I said, they could have erased my dad's genome and they could be using this Annalisa energy or one of these pits or something to the Popo K or whatever, Midas touch energy, to say like, oh, that is the father. That's yours and Annalisa father. Bullshit. Somebody lying or something like this, man. Or again, like I said, something could have happened to my father when I was 3 months old. I don't know. But from what I knew he looked like throughout the years, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know everything. I'm just calling concern to us to the situation here. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, my cousin Annalisa was the first mixed cousin that we ever had. So somebody could have used that, like, okay, that's how I'm gonna get in. You know, let's redo it with this strain, with this. Somebody does stuff with like people they feel comfortable with, something like this. But this was the wrong. It's like this tribe that they created is the wrong thing. It's like the sins is too hairy. Hairy. Maybe somebody's name could be Harry. Too heavy. Well, damn, Harry kind of looked like Annalisa. Something's wrong. I'm just saying something's wrong. If the Empress is coming, waking up like this or something like this, something is wrong. We also got this person here. This could be the bothersome person or something. I don't know what this is. Like he just woke up messing with me, reaching out, grabbing on me or something like this. But maybe that's their way of trying to get up close with this Empress. I don't know. Okay. Like I said, it's kind of like a simple man, but you know? It could also be, again, this world card energy here. Somebody could have took on a younger, beautiful woman or something, and they can't deal with that no more. It's like something too dirty or grimy or something is too something here. But I don't know who is this man, even if this is like John the Baptist trying to rule the man that's in my life instead of God or instead of whoever else or something like this. Like, trying to do something like this, and I'm like, nah, because this is making me think about like conquering or something like that. Like, what? Everything I'm getting, I could get the fuck on my own. Like, this is like even like Blueface and Whack 100. Like, wait the fuck a minute. I'm going to be, if you're trying to come at me or trying to get me to bow down before you or be over something, I'm going to walk on top of both of your heads to sit where the fuck I'm going, man. It's like, don't even challenge me or some shit like this or whatever this is. Like, quit playing with me. This ain't even nothing personal. It's really not. It's hard for me to hate people. It's hard for me to hate people. And carry on. If I hate you, I probably forgot about it or something like this by the afternoon. So, you know. It's almost like it's just. because of something is not good enough. It's just not good enough. Like it's something is settling. Like these are people that thought that they're gonna be able to flash rich in front of my face. Like, oh, look at all these niggas that we done made rich. Nigga, I'm not talking, I'm talking about abundance. I'm talking about wealth. That's what I want to feel. That's what run through my veins. To the point where I will sit there and just be calm without having nothing. Before you make me think that going into being rich or a rich nigga, all right, is going to be suffice. No, I want abundance. I want wealth. That's something else. It's built in. You know, you could tell by my attitude. If I'm living a life where I don't have that much money, they look like, oh, you depressed. No, it just ain't nothing worth me the fuck out there doing. I might as well just sitting this shit in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I gonna do? Like somebody like go out and party. Yeah, if I had a couple $1,000 in my pocket, my day yesterday would have went a lot motherfucking different, bitch. I'd have been had a new outfit on. I'd have been in Milwaukee or something in some suite with wine and shit and strawberries and sitting out with a motherfucking coffee roll on with, you know what I'm saying, getting me a car service to the motherfucking restaurant. You know, you know what I'm saying? Something like this. You know what I'm saying? So like just quit playing with yourself. Cause I could read the whole thing already. My day would have looked a lot different yesterday. While they went, did something, I would have just went, I'd have been at some hotel up in there like, what movie was that? I think Curly Sue. I think that's how Curly Sue was when that lady helped them get a hotel or something for the night or something like this. They was like all happy with them robes on, dancing and stuff like this, and eating, getting fat, eating all that food all night, you know, because they was homeless. You know, Curly Sue used to be one of my favorite movies too. What's his name? Bill something? Something Murphy or something? Murray? You know what? Whack 100 kind of look like Bill Murray. See, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's hiding something about who, what, okay, what happened or who, who was all around this child. If when I moved back next door to my grandma's house to that apartment, who was all with my child when the child was maybe taken out. This person could have had something to do with somebody's womb missing because I'm getting whatever her name is, Beth or whatever her name is, saying like, oh Jamie, oh you got a son, yeah, and you after you ripped my womb out, you got a son. But there's money here. Like there's money right underneath my nose or something here. I feel like somebody want to go out and trick off and have the Empress at home, but the Empress ain't sitting pretty right now. Emotionally, okay, being fulfilled by herself. Yes, this inside of me look like this. The outside just ain't matching. So that's a no for me. Like all these men can shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like right now. I want some fine ass men, like some Instagram models, like 4 of them or something like this. That's been cleared by God to just come move my stuff, tell me where the hidden house is. You know what I'm saying. That's what I want. They got a new heart. They cleared by God, like my God, right? Nobody looking for no man. I don't know what, not they understand what's going on. Listen, we all on one accord here. You know what I'm saying? Until we figure out what's going on. Okay. That's what I need. Yeah, there could be a knight here. The bag keep calling. So somebody could be being used as like an ordinary man to go knock the blocks off bitches in the neighborhood or something. I don't want to use my fountains to heal these bitches that tried to kill me. I don't want to. Okay? I don't. Yeah, and somebody else is being haunted here. Yeah, beautiful wings to fly. Somebody keep on saying that they're about to kill a person or something like this, and then you gonna be killed. You motherfuckers is not. You're not untouchable. You're not untouchable, and what anything that you're destroying can be recomp. Know about that part. Somebody just trying to give somebody something, so this mommy Watson energy, this Gail y'all was playing with or whatever like this, that y'all this could stop being haunted here. That's what you thought, because now the witches, your witches and your fortune tellers you're going to, they're not being able to tell you nothing. Look, the darkness is here. This could be the dark side of the moon. Yeah, with the darker hair, this is the dark side of something here. They was dealing with the light side all this time, the light attributes. Now it's time to start dealing with the dark attributes of something. These people, the mother is, if this was like, say this is one of my mother's clones and they had another child that I don't know nothing about in Africa, in another country, I don't know, something like this, and that's who trying to steal my identity. That's who was okie dokie with my family life being ripped apart to show that they're better because they're from Africa, or because something like this, or see, I have my stuff in a row, I have this business, I have, you have everything that was on my docket is what you're doing. There's nothing originally for you on the docket that you're living. It's so obvious. So again, this could be down in a delta, swamp energy, siren energy, something like this here. Yeah, so this is what I'm telling you, these men is about to get this Seven of Wands energy. They're about to get this work. These could be, that'll be crazy, because these could be men that raised me amongst my family, right? Um, but they could have did something to my dad so that they can have his horses and his livestock and things like this. And some of that could have been this mother and they're not my sisters. Do you understand? That's a different sector. Those are not my sisters. People that will sit there and watch me struggle, or watch people abuse me from a distance, or know who I am, or know that, hey, that's your sister, and you've been watching me for 20 years instead of coming in and communicating and building a relationship with me. That's not my sister. Do you see what I'm saying? That could be also why Jesus was like, you know how it'd be like, oh, like a kid is getting picked up from school early or something by their stepmother, and they're like, oh, your stepmother's here. The kid is going to the office like, that's not my mother. Like with an attitude that that's not my stepmother, that's my dad's girlfriend. It could be something, something along the lines of that. Hold on a second. Somebody's at my door. What? Joe, is there a secret plate? Joe?
No.
I need another piece of turkey. Mm. Okay. So it'd be like my uncle getting my dad livestock, but some of this is mine because it's all mine, because I was supposed to be the one to have the kingdom, even since a baby. But this uncle or something start breeding with this mom now. Yeah, I always wanted that one. They have something like this come out. That come over here challenging the Empress. Do you notice how? That's how I know most of these people might be having nice cars. They keep their stuff very perfectly clean. People with that type of OCD that keep everything squeaky, squeaky clean, they have a problem with their mind, y'all. It's something so filthy that they've done that they did not get help for. Most time, I ain't saying people can't keep a clean house. I said people that be overly tidy. You know what I'm talking about. There's a difference. That's the outside of the cup, or the outside appearance is really clean, but the inside is filthy. This is what the Bible is talking about. with these cups, right? And somebody might even you could even take it to like a lighter moment where somebody may have natural bodily fluids or odors or something, but the inside of that bitch will clean your whole motherfucking soul. You know what I'm saying? So this or just being in the presence of that person can cleanse your whole aura or something here. All right. But if you notice, what I was noticing more about this is like an inner light or this is like an inner beam. But everybody else around here look crunchy. But like I said, these people are gonna come off like I got money, bitch. My family is straight or something like this. This person might don't have. Y'all see the junky clothes I got on? I had one of my vintage skirts. The buttons ripped off of it one day when I bent down too fast. It ripped open the buttons, and so I put it on yesterday and made it into a shirt and tied it up in the front and something like this. And I just put this little black skirt on it was a long skirt down to the floor, but I cut it in half one night when I was going out, and I wanted like a rugged. I wanted to wear this skirt with this army jacket with this tight. But anyway, so I had to cut the skirt because I couldn't find a black skirt that short that I needed. All right, but kind of raggedy a little bit. I wasn't going anywhere, so it was just comfortable. So that's why I said this is somebody's inner light. The rest of this stuff is drab. But these could be the people driving in newer versions of cars, or they keep everything around them real tidy and clean or something. Right? But this is what they inside look like. It's breaking apart or something here. And that's the truth. And you could be digging deep on something or hitting somebody, striking somebody hard. Whoever this is at the bottom here, okay? This kind of look like water, but it kind of look like smoke or air. This person is trying to stop this blade, this truth from coming all the way out. Somebody is down here at the bottom trying to stop this blade from going all the way in. It's like the sword and the stone, like we keep saying. And somebody trying to do something to prove. They're like, okay, let's go over to the rock. Go ahead, throw the javelin and see if you could throw it hard. You know what I'm saying? You like, okay. And then somebody's like, wait, we don't need to go over here. Oh, let me look at the javelins and see if they right. They trying to get sticky stuff on the javelin. So when you throw it, somebody just too in something. Somebody's just too in something because they don't want the whole full truth. They're like, no, see, the blade ain't all the way in there. She that ain't him or her or whatever like this. It's like, well, shit, that's farther than anybody else got it up in there. And then now the person go to the other side and be down here trying to stop the thing or whatever. Like she almost got it in there or he almost got it in there. This is somebody that's meddling. They're meddling with a competition or something. Is making somebody recheck some type of data or some type of information here with that man. Keep on looking at that pinnacle with that book in his hand. And whatever this is about to bring a tower here. I feel like this is their fault because somebody's like, oh, it's your fault or something. But no, it's your fault. You took too long. You was being too raggedy. You was being too childish. You was being too immature. You was being too all these things. You was trying to fucking play. Okay? And somebody was trying to be cordial. They said, oh, now you fake. See how you acting like. No, motherfucker. I'm always been like this. I'm slow to anger. Don't play with me. And it's very chaotic to have me in a situation where I don't usually join myself to things that's chaotic that don't make no fucking sense. So if you decide to push me into something, then hey, that's not my problem to worry about what you think about it. It's really not. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Somebody could have tried to push somebody into something with this gesture energy here. We got the Temperance energy. Okay, and then you got these people trying to play gesture games or something. Do you remember the time dancing around and shit? And you don't know. Nobody want to see that. Nobody want to play with you. This jilt, they losing strength or something with this crusty lands or whatever here. And then there's only one pinnacle here. They only got half the power that they used to. Somebody getting tired of whatever these people is. I'm getting tired of your shit. This is like a humiliation ritual, a ghetto one. Like some people that ain't got no damn, you didn't even have the stone to throw. And you trying to put somebody through a humiliation ritual. Girl, somebody doing something like that. Yeah, something is being hidden here. It could be what's happening next to these people. Well, somebody about to end up falling on their face. They should have gave something up a long time ago. Trying to come for somebody that's supposed to be sitting pretty. Actually, if somebody's saying you being lazy, you're supposed to be sitting prettier right now in this season. Okay? If you sat around with grapes and stuff around you, they'll honor you. But you still feel like a person that's sitting around like that. You just don't have the grapes. You get what I'm saying? And if they think that they can control the narrative here. Yeah, we got this King of Pentacles energy here. Somebody is salty looking in, trying to see something here. Holding on to that pentacle. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Love someone. Yeah. Somebody just wants justice here. Person's like, oh, just love somebody or something like this. And it's like, just give me justice and give them death. No, I'm just playing. But am I? Hold on, let me see. We got the son on here, okay? Maybe somebody's trying to offer up your son or your child, give you your child back that they took. Okay, you want you what you crying about? Okay, what you crying about? They don't understand. Yeah, we got Ten of Swords. Somebody could be in some kind of frozen abyss here. Like they could have woke a god and they could put this person back in the frozen abyss here. All right. Huh. This could be some women here. This is like imprisonment here. Look what I have in my frozen place. But see, this could have already happened. Remember when I read that? I told you I was looking at the satellite view. But something could have been justice. Like black people will not realize it about some of this stuff. They're going to get mad if you say anything about their precious legends. I don't know. There could have been some people that let somebody out to screw around with a bunch of people or something like this, and then they put this person back in. I feel like, look, we got the sun is hot right here, okay? And the sun is putting out some kind of temperature that this father maybe can't take it. Something is melting this father. Somebody is melting. Like the witch, I'm melting. Like somebody could have been being a witch to a child here. Okay? You got whatever this child is supposed to be living a delightful life here. So, and I feel like whoever this man with these orange pants, these jail panties, this could be somebody out here just screwing any and everything. And they try to trample on this Two of Cups. Like a knight in shining armor, you know, or a princess Cinderella. Somebody is trying to end that here. They could be trying to say, oh, you could be the empress or whatever, but they don't want you to have this courting. They trying to trample over this courting thing. Somebody could be also like going and emasculating men and boys all over the place that could be in the line, okay, to be in the line and next in line to be matched up as mates. Now these people that had this shit several times, but they mad because one person is this person is like trampling over this. But I think that this woman and this woman is the same thing. This is the same thing here. That's crazy, because everybody's thinking about this empress is thinking about they wish they had somebody or something. And the empress is still seeing herself happily sitting here, being well fed and taken care of and making decisions and in like a ambassador or like a you know, kind of orderly position here. But you got this nice knight that's sitting out here at a distance, because I feel like the empress ain't supposed to be being easily accessible. But it shouldn't be because some man is back here trying to hold it up. Like the emperor, she just shouldn't be easily accessible anyway. Like this might even look inappropriate here. Like somebody already made it past a barrier to be judged for their body count and all that. Why would somebody be bringing this up unless they want to die? You see what I'm saying? Why would somebody's brothers and uncles, estranged, feral people, why would they be doing that? Why would you be doing it? Why didn't you just go on with your life? Why did you try to make something where you can spy on the empress or something like this? Where you already, who you travel with and who y'all travel with your sands of destiny and time, you was already warned in the Bible that them nations fall. You already doing that. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You already got it made. You already know what you're doing and everything. The Empress can't teach you nothing. You didn't try to make it where you know everything over the Empress, even though you don't know what to do with the information. What can the Empress teach you? This is silly to me. So yeah, somebody's upset. This could be where their children is going to be. Whoever this energy, this could be, like I said, a Mommy Wata, Ursula kind of energy here too. Okay, there could be two of them actually, right? Okay. Or this is somebody that's dealing with a male that was connected to you. This male used to be between your legs. Now he linked to this person and he don't know what the hell going on. And this is the children that they producing. And I feel like the Empress by herself could have been producing children that's kind of like this. And this man was producing like couples or something, like maybe these are like porn star incidents, like something like this, okay? And it's just like people just like to see this Empress in delight, or the Empress, her thing is to create people's, the art being the person. Somebody that people, not because of forced entry, but people automatically are gravitated to watching these particular specimens just eat or just whatever this is. It's they are the whatever. I don't know. Again, this could be the mother. This could be the other daughter here that was left behind or buried or left in ice or something like this. And then you have the lovers here. This could be the person that's the Adam and Eve, the originator of something. This person could also be trying to send somebody down from a higher place to bully this person to take this apple from this man that's upside down doing something, or in the underworld. This could be Hades. This could be a Gaia faker. It's like a Looney Tunes. Don't this look like the Looney Tunes thing? Somebody supposed to be in the loony bin. Somebody's supposed to be in the loony bin. And God already chose these people, but Adam might have failed, and this one did not fall. And this person trying to send something from on high, like it's from God or something like this, with this blue face and this blue head, to get this person to take some apple or something like this here. The snake is here too, which is from this girl that learned this shit from their mama that used to do this to you or me when you was little. And this is their daughter doing the same thing to an elder here, right? This is still the elder here. Disrespectful. That's why it's something that's coming to an end here. And it's kind of sad because this dark man right here, Dark Man X, I used to know a channel. I used to not know a channel. I used to watch a channel with that name on it. I think the dude was from the islands or something. But a lot of these guys that got big with I didn't know none of them. I didn't interact with any of them on that level or nothing. But that don't mean that they didn't know me or they wasn't a part of this group that was playing in my fucking energy. And it's like there's a good guy here, There's a light guy here with the 7 of Wands. And this person may be supposed to be protected, but they're about to send this dark night in to do something to this person. And this person is of the light here. But it may end up missing this person, and they're going to end up missing their, because these people could have just been wicked or something like this. and I was not. They could have been of the dark, and I was of the light. Okay, so or this empress is of the light, and then you have the grandmother or the matriarch here that tried to act like they was going to give something. They don't have nothing to give. Look at this black ball or whatever this is here. It could also be something about, like I said, black men or making a new black something without cleansing these black people or them getting the proper care. And that's where somebody went wrong. So if they're trying to do something to this light worker here, this could even be who's supposed to be over here with this empress, right? The orange is on his chest. This orange is on his pants. I don't like the particularly this man behind this woman here. This person is supposed to be, so y'all just want to go kill this person, but it's going, and the grandma could be holding this person hostage or something, but the grandma is going to take this blade. Queen of Swords. Yep, somebody didn't see this coming. Again, this person may not be a vampire. They don't want to do what the fuck these people do or something like this. Somebody know the Empress can build something on their own. It's something like this, man. Whoever this man is, they sit in the background and then they do something, put the spotlight on other people in order to do something. I don't know what this is. I mean, I don't know what this is, y'all. I really don't. Plus, somebody is about professionalism. Like this person is kind of like rugged or whatever, like whatever, like this. This is somebody like, maybe this is somebody creating like little basement movies, like B class, C class, D class movies, right? This is Hollywood here. This is the elite. It's the elite. It's not Bill's elite or whoever those elite we're talking about in there in that book. This is like top notch, man. It don't look like it, maybe, but it is. And then again, whatever these people are creating is haunting. And then now it's so much is haunting them. And look at the children. They are broken and shit. The children that they were trying to put in front of our face and make social media giants or something like this. They can't even get halfway, edgeway through. They ruin the things that they're doing has already. When you sign on that thing and you go out there like that and you getting that money from them people to put on, you start. I'm not talking about those of us that they came and broke in your house and invaded and didn't ask you if they can do. Somebody is not managing these people right. It's going to be embarrassing for them to be 5 minute or one hit wonders on social media because somebody is not running something properly. Now, even if Hollywood had to go in the middle and help these people figure out something on that level so they could get the shit at tip top level, for she can get her feet wet because she's been out of something for 20 to 30 years. And that would have got her feet wet, got her used to being in the move, in motion or something like this, right? This is somebody that don't even have to, they just want to, it's their calling. You're not doing it for money, but of course, bitch, I want to get paid. Okay, so it's something about somebody's just intentions are pure, and this is how somebody keeps showing up. So they could have did everything to strip somebody down. This is the first time you actually seen it though in real life. And that would have been like, oh, I don't mind doing that. You're not gonna keep me there. Anybody trying to anchor or subdue or chain, you're going to have a problem. I wouldn't have mind. You understand? Starting at the bottom, starting at baby steps, not at the bottom, okay? At the top, but in baby steps, all around. Not, I don't expect to go stand over there in Buckingham Palace on the thing and say, look, today, I'm the queen. You know what I'm saying? There is something, but I don't expect to go at the bottom and start over or whatever you're talking about either, right? Same thing here. Okay, so it's something. Nobody's thinking, oh, I'm just, or if somebody said, oh, the world is ending, God is mad, we got to go get the sun and make the sun. I would not expect to shock the world and just go out there and sit at the balcony and start waving at people from the White House. You understand? We're just making some kind of funny correlations here. Okay? Like I think it was Chris Rock in that movie with that president. They juiced him up and made him president for the day or for a week or something like this. Okay. Um, but yeah. Now again, she might not even be. Somebody could be trying to pull the victory for this or the glory for this, but she may not be glowing right now. But that's because somebody is created to uh, set themselves to the side to work on the business aspect. Like this is the business aspect here. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's kind of like, okay, a little bit like this. This is an easy one. Okay. Like back when the day when I used to put on these little fascination parties or whatever, I thought that they were pretty cool, especially my circus party. I really think I went all out for that party. Um, my Arabian Nights party, because of the weather, it just didn't turn out. My tent was flopping all over. It just didn't turn. All the theme, everything, the whole thing of it was like really nice, thought out, but just did not work out well. Okay, but the circus party, the little kids' birthday party, really like it. But me doing all that stuff, I don't like to ask for help, people for help. So I did all the planning. I did all the getting all the stuff. I did all the calculating and what do you call it? Saving. Trying to save on the things or whatever like this. Then it came to the day to the party to decorate. I was so happy about the decoration, everything like this. Okay. But by the time people was coming already, I was still like in some bummy, I was in some busted clothes or whatever. I don't think I got to do my hair and makeup yet. And I'm like, damn, I'm like up to the last minute, like on that cupcake show. I'm still putting it together, whatever. Finally, I had it together. But the thing is, I wasn't able to go get myself dressed really cute for the party. And that's happened to me a couple times during parties. Okay. And so that's what I mean by it's not about me right now. It's about the party and me having this shit look fantastic and fun. So I wasn't able to be dressed how I wanted to be dressed that day, but I was focused. I was in the background focusing on the actual party, the presentation, what the important thing is. you know, I might not have the best dress, but the person that I'm presenting tonight, with this award or something, I bet she do. Somebody got to be the person that, and I think these people, everybody want to be the front man. Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want. So it's not that somebody is, whoever this is, whether it's me or somebody else, they're not afraid to be in the spotlight. They're just somebody that, I don't know, run shit. I don't know. They're born to run things. They don't have. They're not trying to steal the shine from their. This like a manager trying to steal the shine from the star of the show. What the fuck is about to make me more money? Me trying to be a Victoria's Secrets model looking stupid as hell, or me finding somebody that's about 6 foot something that look with that particularly so-called perfect body, with this beautiful physique with a chiseled jawline, a long neck, and what the fuck? Which one? Do you understand what I'm saying? What am I trying to do? But my eyes so big, I get right to the top, and then I start saying, "Get out of the way." I always wanted to be a Victoria. No, that ain't for me. I'm the person that present this person. That's my prize. But why would I want to do that? This is why I looked at my children. So I don't know what the thinking of these people is. Okay, I don't. Nothing I'm doing is, but if they not my children and they just here to destroy me, then if I'm stepping on them, I'm not concerned about that. That's not my child then. Because my children, the way that I treated my children growing up, my children would be already trying to, they would be being some kind of way. So somebody trying to make it like, oh, the people should think about how they treated their children. Then when they get old and nobody want to be around them. No, bitch. The way I treated my children, they always still want to be around me. Now y'all traffic my children to something to get your shit up or something like this, and you brainwash, you manipulating children or something like this. You offering them shit that the parent can't offer them. You mind controlling people. You giving them chips and shit like this. Quit playing. And I don't mean from the damn Lay's potato chips. Okay? Somebody want to force to make a woman feel like a failure as a parent, maybe because they didn't go to college, something stupid shit like this. They don't want to say that somebody that was not in college could have been brilliant, and they also have brilliant children that didn't have to go off to another state to go to college. They just brilliant fucking people. You understand? So do you understand why I'm trying? Somebody's trying to sabotage somebody off the nature of they didn't take the same road as them. So somebody trying to outsmart somebody, and then it says God's wisdom can make these grown ass men look stupid. This is what it say in the Bible. So I don't know what to tell somebody. What they're saying is, no matter what you're talking about, we're not moving there. You will be moved. You will be fucking moved. You will be mowed down. Family, friend, cousin, daughter, sister, uncle, motherfucking grandbaby. You will be mowed down. And it's not just for me. It's for the good of everyone. We got the chariot on deck. You will be mowed down. Yeah, and then look, you got this beautiful energy here, and then look, I want to see what comes out, but the Four of Wands, you got this up here, and then down here in the south, these people is got to live in this or go get some abandoned country or something like this. Like, whoa, this is where all the shit is. This is where all the money at. This is where the wealth at, not the riches. You know, this could be like even nights like drug dealers and stuff like this, or cartel members and stuff like this, courting women or whatever, Dubai people, whatever this is. You see? So I don't know what this is of the light a little bit, because the light line, the white line is on this side, and the dark line is on the side with the man with the dark hair. But that's why I was saying this would have been next here if I would have just been pulling. For these people to go and take over these abandoned places or something like this. But look what they produce. This is what the harvest for these people can't be. You know what I'm saying? Can't be that. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody could be being sneaky here. Yeah, it's supposed to be something like this. Look. These kind of look like teacups or something here. I had a ladybug on my blinds yesterday. It's supposed to be teacups. The 10 of... what? Oh, I need my glasses, I think. I think this is the 10 of cups. Yeah. Yeah, 10 of cups. Okay, it's supposed to be looking like that. This matches that, don't it? This, and that matches. But because these people was being sneaky here, of these people, they were stealing from these people, trying to leave them with this. Something that's already been like gutted or ripped through on the level where these people reside. They want me to believe that the people is calling themselves the Empress that work at a factory or something on the other side of town. You were lowering the vibration of a level of living that you're not supposed to be living in. And then you just stapled these Sims tickets to people that have these jobs that they're strenuously working in. They wish they were somewhere else. You created an alternative for them or something like this. This is not how it's really supposed to work. It's not. It's a higher ranking thing for a reason. You didn't care about the nation crumbling or the nation's crumbling because of your selfish, whatever this is. You didn't care. Whoever these people are. Yep. They're trying to, their job is to bring on this type of outcome for people that produce this. People that produce this, they want them to have this outcome. This could even be a fake King of Cups or a Jesus energy. The other part of it, there is a dark side of it. Their job is to, look, offers poured out, Knight of Cups. They got all these people in the green mist. But the power is in the light. The Ace of Wands here. The power is in the light. It's not in the dark. So we're going to go ahead and put this here. Yep. And whoever this is about to fall on their face right here. That look like that match, don't it? But we'll be fair and see what comes out. Yeah, because they got this person trapped. They offered up somebody here. We got death. They also could have killed this person already here. Look, death with this man. They trapped two people. The woman and the man, they separated them and trapped them. This is what this high priestess right here do. This person that's on the run right now, trying to act like they not, and they child or whoever this is. Okay? This could be this Moses energy or this Tiffany energy. Yeah, because somebody tried to smite a person here. You try to smite me. Mm-hmm. Is somebody solid? Yeah, do you got the magician here? With all the rottened up magic now? Who was that wanted to come out? Uh-oh. Trying to put some dirt on something here. Eight of Pentacles. They're trying to make somebody make something look dirty. This person could be kind of trying to come back and or whoever this man at the bottom, the dirt gonna be put on this person. Cause kind of like somebody tried to dirty up the life. Oh, you know, she was on drugs. I had to leave. You just a transformer, or you just a skinwalker, or you just a full energy or something. Just be honest about who you is. That you was married to one person and you started lives with multiple people across the country, across the world, and that's the truth. That you hid in the dark, or with this blue energy, with this blue body, whatever this is, this blue castle. I think we seen this a couple months back. We was reading in that child's book about the Hebrews, and that building was in there. And I told y'all it's kind of like the shape the same way as like Walmart is at the bottom. But these are what like the palaces of the. It looked more Mesopotamian or something else here. But this is sad and blue complex. Maybe these people get sad and blue and they finally get the palace or something and they sad and blue because they thought they had. Look, they got the big old pinnacle. They trying to sneak. They already got all these pinnacles right here. Sad and blue. I'm trying to figure out what song this could be from too. My girl done found another and gone away. With her went my future. So day after day, I stay locked up in my room. But I wish it was rain. So somebody was going to give you, they feeling like this because they left you behind and went for this. And then the person want to leave this person in rain when they gave this person all this. I'm telling you, somebody could have even took these children and made them into celebrities. I might not know what they look like or who they are. And that's where the power is. It's not in these people that's creating these rinky dink. You know, you stay in your own lane. This is this person's lane. And that's just the truth here. I miss you, miss you. Yeah, somebody going through all these like songs or something like this here. Oh. So somebody was making it dirty here because they could have seen this person coming in. A King of Wands, okay? They was making something dirty. This could be like somebody from the dirty South even. Somebody was making it dirty. Oh, she was on drugs. Oh, she was this. Oh, because somebody is looking like that. This person also looked like they match with this Empress. So, no. Here. This Empress, he looked like he matches this Empress here. That looked like the nice kind of guy or whatever. This is a deja vu, y'all. Oh, this is deja vu. These are like visions that have been hidden from me since a child. I don't know why this is weird. This is happening here. Something is going on. Yeah, there's this dark hermit here. Somebody could be just broken down here. Yeah, And whoever been this clan that these people been running with here, I don't know if you could trust this old man here. Because this looked like the spouse that was dirtying up something about the mother or the wife or the empress. This looked like the dad that's now the hermit energy that's all embarrassed or something like this. And somebody or a father or uncle. Like this is like an older man that was supposed to be a caretaker of yours. That's what they looking like. And this person is like, where? I feel like this is the match to this empress. This could be somebody that took good care of their child. This could be somebody that was immaculate conception with you. And all these people, remember about 3 years ago, 4? I said somebody went to jail, or they could have had a little time when they was almost got hooked on some drugs, or they got sick or harmed and they couldn't take care of their child or something. Now somebody could be going on and on acting like this person was being able to take care of their child. But the person was looking for me. To whether it was my child or somebody else's, they trusted me. This was like trying to go between two worlds of who they could trust with their child. And then all these people start getting in this person from this side of the family actually. Oh, dot. They could have even took my child out that would have maybe been okay with it. That had a kind of like a heart, and then they made a recreation of my daughter in like the grandmother. To be raised up under me, that's gonna be jealous if that happened or something. Like they did something very strange like this in order to not have to ruin something here, because the person could have been with a father figure or a father or something that was seemingly taking good care of the person, the child, keeping the child close. And somebody could have went through something, right? And then they were going through the courts, and then they just lied, and they just never let me get to the court. Or I was picking up on his energy. It was heavy on this channel for a long time. And I think I know who it is, but that's a long time ago. But pretty sure everything has changed so much, because a lot of stuff we seeing on social media is backdated. It's old. It's not, even with famous people or whatever, this shit is backdated to keep a certain narrative here. Yeah, that's why I said, that's why somebody got to be able to use the Ace of Cups, maybe even come in this coming future. We got Virginia in reverse. And then we have Vampire in reverse. Somebody needs to use their Ace of Cups, or somebody is using an Ace of Cups of God or something. And this Ace of Cups matches with this person, matches with this person, matches with this person. Somebody is not a vampire. They have an Ace of Cups. So somebody could be trying to say, like, try to make you stained or something here. Okay? And we got this energy. Look, this cruddy person. This could be like, even your family thought the dynamic was you were supposed to travel with these people if they moved somewhere else. And then it would have been a blissful start. Something. They said, we don't want to do it with this person because we know what we did to this person. And so guess what? There's the grandfather energy too. Something is not a delightful. If somebody was trying to say, oh, it feels just like back in the 80s. You lying. Y'all, these people are suffering. Because no matter what was going on in the background, there was a time in the 80s. That's why everybody always talking about the 80s. Something was gold in here. And something happened. And that's all I'm saying. Yeah, look, something was gold and something was Ace of Pentacles here. So they thought to leave the Ace of Pentacles. So what is best for the Ace of Pentacles is, if it's this Empress energy, these children that's delightful, whatever this is, this Ace of Cups and this man, this person here, this is theirs. Like, what is, I don't know what these people, you done got riches and this is what you still producing. Your house looks spick and span. It smells so good when I walk in. You got 20 million plug-ins. You got every contraption in your house you want to have. Every ice machine, everything like this you want to have. Every little trinket and whatever this is, overconsumption type of thing. But the inside of these people, or the way these people operate, is like this. But again, these people could have worked with a family, a best friend of mine, a associate of mine, a classmate of mine, or something like this, and they end up crumply like this, and everything end up in the house of that one person. This could be this Sophia energy as well. You get what I'm saying? And these people is in, but it seems like it's coming to an end here. And this father and son dynamic could be coming to an end here. Okay? Because the real thing is supposed to be with this wheel of fortune here with these two people that maybe found out that they were being used, whatever, and God has given them an opportunity here to really have a real. This is what I seen in my vision here. This is what I seen in my vision a couple years ago, right before it was like before the queen passed away. But this is what I seen. And there's the wheel of fortune here. Okay? So maybe whoever this Four of Swords is, this person gotta go. This could be these men that kept on doing this harsh thing or whatever. You know, it's like somebody finally got a son. They did all this to a daughter that you supposed to protect. Okay? And it's almost like with this card bitten. I thought one of my D babies got it. The way he reaching, somebody reached for it. Man. Man. And whoever this was, yeah, they put this person. This also too. Somebody was told to put this Tiffany young energy above the world card energy. I think God don't like that. This is Moses and them doing, or if Moses could have got hacked too, and somebody else could be running Moses's group, but that just wasn't right here. Now these people want to fight here. We got the King of Cups, and we got these people wanting to fight. These people in the darkness, or that's in going through this, like whatever this is, they want to fight here. There could be a fight in some darkness, in some tunnel. There's some fight, tunnel vision. That's the truth. Somebody could have been squabbing. Five of Wands. A fight broke out here. I don't know if somebody, you know, we do. It is Thanksgiving season. You know, people be getting drunk and getting fights. Somebody could have got in fight. It could be something about this fight that changed something here. This could be, you ever been like around somebody, you be like, oh man, you know, my brother getting on my nerves, man, or whatever. Just a bad fight you done had, or, you know, you just mad at because they hurt your feelings, something. Then you go talking all that shit to like a friend or a cousin or something. It'll be like somebody doing that. And then somebody's like, oh man, that's how you feel? Good. Now you one of us. Let me go show you what I got over here. And somebody like, what? What the fuck you talking about? Or could have came and said, no, I was there. I seen a vision where my sister died or something. And then be like, hold on, calm down. Let me show you something. Because this could be amongst vampires. If I'm not a vampire, I can't see what the vampires see. Or if you wasn't a vampire, you can't see what the vampires see. And then somebody could have got into it because what they found, what somebody showed them, hey, let me show you what I got in here. I mean, this could be on some real mobster war type shit. I don't know. Let me show you what I got in here. What the fuck? Told you about these aunties that be calling the boys to their house for. You should have came over here and visit this auntie first. That's that Dinah shit in the I'm about to say in the library in the Bible, and in like the House of Game of Thrones, whatever show it is. When she's like, yeah, he was supposed to marry my sister, and I had him come over here, and that's all he wanted after that. You know, somebody using some type of tantric something. Now, of course, these men are already, this is incubus, succubus energy too. These men are already distraught. They done went through a long, with witches keeping them away from their true partner. They could have been feeling very close. Now they feel very distant away from each other. Okay. And then this is how they've been able to do something. But it's like, if people know that this is a big mistake and then they see what these people were able to bring out from that one mistake, how about if we let the person, a proper thing happen between two people instead of sneaking around into somebody's house, or, you know, the person going to the aunt's house first with the no teeth and getting the best head of their life. You know, how about we just try something, the tradition, like really, somebody could be doing this, oh, but they're going to take it, the inspiration, they did it with somebody else, not the person that's the person and giving the inspiration and giving all the, you know, that they're trying to keep track, trapped, and then give all the good advice, and then you still trap the person. Just ungrateful. That's why I said no. I will not die for the sins of these people. Get these motherfuckers out of here. Shit, I'm tired of them coming over here bragging about these cycles or this run of the mill everything. Somebody every day, somebody's over here like, "Ooh, I can't wait till tonight. I can't wait to be king." Well, damn, how many y'all been sending me these songs for 7 years? How many kings do you have? What keep happening to them that you don't want to say on here? I don't care. I ain't really paying attention. Y'all gonna do your own. You're gonna be a part of your own ending. Mm-hmm. Because something is coming together here. Yeah, and these bunny rabbit people right here is going to be going down. These hairs, not these could be going to the heirs with this peacock, and then you got these two. They might be two different a little bit than each other. All right, but for me, I will not be going out dating, courting, or nothing. Nobody that's still claiming their own place. I mean, you might even have to disassociate from your home and your nationality to even come and try to sign up for the show. Because no, you're gonna be whatever fuck I say you is. You're gonna be what I am, what I say you is. And it might not even be able to be what I am, because then I don't want 30 years from now you and the kids that we create coming trying to steal what it is from me. So I will be the first class citizen and you'll be second or something like this. We're not going to be the same. Okay? And whatever this is, yeah. This could be these bunnies here. Also, there's a child that could have got drowned, like your real child. Okay? My real child or something here. Then you got the wounded horse the wounded horse with the girl cleaving on in reverse. Something could be getting patched up or healed or something. I'm not sure. Hold on one second, y'all.